Australia has suffered its fair share of hardship these past few months, with severe drought, bushfires and floods ravishing much of the country. But it's also inspired a huge outpouring of generosity as people rallied to help. National not-for-profit agency Givit has partnered with the Queensland, ACT and New South Wales governments to coordinate offers of assistance to ensure donations reach those who need them most. Givit founder and director Juliette Wright joins us now from Brisbane. Juliette, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
We've been through such a tough time in this country these past few months, haven't we? Have you noticed a spike in demand for assistance after these natural disasters?
It's been a very long season. We've actually been activated for fires since September. So we've seen a massive spike in the need for donations. So far, I think we've done about 50,000 donations for those particularly affected by fire, but we've done another 170,000 just in New South Wales alone for the drought. And you know, a lot of those people have been affected by both. So we've seen a massive spike in the need for basic items, everyday items, items that that you've touched today. So bed, linen, cutlery, because as you know, these fires have devastated families and communities.
Obviously, there are endless charities that people can turn to for both assistance and to donate goods. Explain the point of difference with Givet. How does it work?
So we have over 3,000 charities across Australia, and councils and schools and government that can request whatever it is they need for their community. And then we ask the community to give that item, and they can also give that item or they can give us cash so we can buy those items locally. It's in disasters we also do services as well. So we also can provide not only the water tank and the water that goes in it, but we can also make sure that the people have the plumbing to the house so they actually have access to water. So the government uses us because we can channel the generosity of Australians, which is incredible, but actually match it to real and urgent need within the communities.
You know, as you say, it's been so heartening watching the outpouring of generosity at times like this. Is there a risk, though, of it becoming a burden to some charities?
Well, because Givit's an online donation portal, everyone's offers goes through the virtual warehouse into the system, into the Givit website. So there's no unsolicited donations being dropped at the charities or community doorsteps or the council's doorsteps. So we really do prevent that unsolicited donations happening. But in this particular event, there has been that situation, which is just really can be a burden on communities, particularly councils. And that's why I think that we're funded by the ACT, New South Wales and the Queensland government to manage offers of goods and services in times of disasters, because people want to give. And I get it. I love to give too. But why don't we find out exactly what's needed in that community and fill that need?
And we've been running pictures of your website on the screen so people can see how it works. It's very specific. You literally see people putting a call out for what they need, and you can go on and match that. What are the greatest areas of need that you're noticing right now?
Well, it's always cyclical. You know, at the beginning of the year, we see a spike in domestic violence, and particularly now there's a spike in drought. Like we have a drought campaign going on at the moment where we need vouchers so that we can buy items and haircuts in the local towns. We are also seeing a spike in back-to-school needs. There's so many kids that just don't have the basic essentials that they need for school. I'm talking the school hat, so they can't play, school shoes, pencil cases. So simple things like binders and rulers and staplers are needed on the website at the moment, but also items for people affected by fires. You know, the stories are really sad. You know, I've been moved to tears a few times in this event. There was a family in Yeppoon that actually had 15 minutes to evacuate. They lost, I think, 3 of their 7 dogs. And when they actually got into recovery, all they wanted was dog food and kennels. It was just incredibly important to them. And we had amazing donors through the website, and we were able to give them vouchers for dog food. So it's really lovely. If you actually go to the website, you can actually participate in the recovery of communities, and you can see exactly what they need right now.
And you've not just focused on this short-term response to the immediacy of the disaster. This is very much you're in it for the long haul.
Yeah, that's right. So, for example, we're still working right now in the Townsville region in repairing people who are incredibly vulnerable, who have homes that will not be repaired without Givit support. And, as you know, that event happened just over 12 months ago. And we foresee that we'll still be working in helping people rebuild their lives for at least another 6 to 8 months.
And Juliette, the thing about your service too, about Givit, is it doesn't just benefit the beneficiaries who are asking for donations. It's also incredibly rewarding for people who make the donations to make good use of items they no longer need. Do you see that reciprocal benefit there?
Yeah. I feel like when you go to the website, you'll see a need and it's qualified. It's actually a charity, a council, someone on the ground who knows exactly what's needed has made that request. And when you say that you're going to donate that, you actually connect with them to organise the delivery or the voucher or whatever is needed. And that sense of connection is really important. And I've connected to hundreds of charities via donating, and I feel like I'm more a part of my community, but I feel like I'm a part of an Australian community where we're all connected and we're all giving. And of course the charities and the councils are incredibly grateful for those incredible acts of kindness. And of course don't forget about the recipients. But what I've actually just entered this event is different, this particular fire event. I have never seen such gratefulness from the local shops. So Givit actually spends all of the money that we receive, 100% of the money that we receive for the fires actually is spent locally in local towns, and the response from the local shops has been as heartbreaking and as rewarding as from the recipients.
Such a vital service is Givit, more so now than ever. Juliette Wright, thank you so much for coming in and telling us more about it.
Thank you.